Hi there. So my Ryobi lawnmower has stopped working. The light would turn on here, but when I pressed everything, it would just not work. It would not spin, and everything was there. You know, the handle was completely out. Everything's out, but then when I press everything, it would just not spin, and the light would turn on, but it would just not spin. Now, what I've done is right in here, right underneath this lever right there, I unscrewed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 screws. It's one right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I took it off. And then there's this switch that is right in here, and I guess when you press this handlebar right there, it activates the switch and everything works. Now, I noticed that I actually left this lawnmower in the rain one night, and then it stopped working. So what I've done is I made this pin right here, and I have connected those two wires right here, hot wired it, and the lawnmower works now. So that gives me an answer that this sensor, something was wrong with it. So this sensor looks like this. It's this thing is inside of it, and it looks like this: stop and go. And what I've noticed is that inside of this, there's one pin that is kind of like out, that is in the middle, and the other one is lower than the first pin. Okay, and what it had, it was rusted. It was rusted. So now when the switch was going to be on, there was rust, and it would not work. So I have cleaned right now that lower one, not the middle one, but you can see kind of like in the corner there's another one. I cleaned it just with a knife to expose the metal. And right now I'm gonna clean this part right here, and I'm gonna put it back together and connect it, and we'll see if it works. If not, then I'll just need another sensor like this, or knob, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna do that right now, and we'll see if it's gonna work. So what happened is that when I left it in the rain, the water got in this sensor or the knob, and it got rusted. And then when I tried to turn it on, it would not connect. So the lawnmower would not recognize that I'm pressing this right here. So I'm gonna do that right now, and we'll see if it's gonna work out. So I've cleaned this sensor, and I'm gonna put it back on, but I just wanted to tell you guys how to take it apart. What I've done is I just took a knife, and you can see there is kind of like a not a pin, but this red plastic goes into the circle that is cut out, and there's one right there. So what I've done is I put a knife between the red plastic and the black plastic, and I kind of pinched it out, and I took that red part out from the black one. So that's how I took it out, just so you would know it. So this sensor, I have connected it right now, and you can see it goes right in here. And then when you press this black button, it presses this sensor. So, and everything I have to do right now is put it back together, and we'll see if it's gonna work. Okay, so I have put it back together, and now when I press this and this, it works. So this was the issue here of this sensor that I've told you about. So if you have left your lawnmower in the rain and it stopped working, it's probably this sensor right here. There's many sensors. There's, you know, one right there, one right here. There's one right here, and I think one over there. So if this sensor, if you do a hot wire, how I did it with this thing right here, and it still doesn't work, try, there's a sensor one over there and one over there. So I hope this helps to you, anybody, and let me know in the comments if it helped you out. Thank you.